Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a full face using products that I've recently purchased. These are new products that I haven't yet tried, so it is going to be a first impressions type of video. So if you're interested in seeing what I think about these products, then just keep on watching. Alright, so the first product that I have here is a primer. This is the Shiseido Smart Filtering Smoother. I haven't tried this, but I believe it is new. I actually received it from Influenster to try out along with some other products. So let's see how this works. It looks like this. It's a cute little package. So I'm just going to open it and put a little bit first. And I'm just going to rub this all over my face where I have pores because it says that it eliminates the appearance of pores. I like that this doesn't have a really strong smell. I know some brands use really strong fragrance in their products, so it's nice that this has just a little fresh scent. I don't know if it has actually eliminated the appearance of my pores, but it does feel really nice. So the next product that I have here is a new foundation. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, and I got it in the color light neutral. So I am just going to open this. I think it has a dropper. So I'm going to put this on the back of my hand. And we're just going to hope that this is actually my color. So since it is a water foundation, I'm going to be using a brush. And if I feel that it isn't blended enough, then I'll go in with a beauty blender after. So I really like the way this is blending out. It blends really easily, and I just touch my skin and it feels very natural. It isn't fully matte. I think it is a very natural finish, and the coverage isn't full coverage. I think it is a medium coverage and it can be buildable. And I really like that it has this applicator here. It's just a little dropper and you can drop it onto your hands or a little palette and apply it to your face that way. So it is a bit of a neater application. The next product that I have is a concealer. This is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, and I got it in the shade 02, which is fair. I got this at Shoppers Drug Mart yesterday and I tested the colors. They didn't have a wide range of colors, at least at the Shoppers Drug Mart that I got it at. This one was a little light, but the shade that was above it, which is 3, was actually very pink, and I have a more yellow undertone. So I'm just going to highlight my face, and also, if it isn't too light, I will also spot conceal. I actually really like this concealer. It covered my under eyes fairly well. I can still see some of the purple under, but for a drugstore concealer, I think this is really good. It isn't as full coverage as, say, the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but it definitely is a really good one, and it is really creamy. And it actually blended out really nicely with the Beauty Blender. Also, I noticed that this concealer isn't setting in my fine lines, which is also a plus. And I also have really dry under eyes, and it's not making them look super dry. So I am super excited that I have found a concealer, a drugstore concealer, that is working for me and hopefully will continue to work for me. So the next product that I have is this little Tarte set that Sephora gives to you on your birthday. There's also another option. I believe it's a little skincare set. So this comes with a blush and a little liquid lipstick. So I'm going to try out the blush. It isn't a full-size one, obviously, but it is a decent size. It has enough product that will last a fairly long time, and this is in the shade Party. And usually with these blushes you can't put a lot on because they are super pigmented, but since this is a more nude shade, you don't have to be as scarce with your application. Just from what I'm seeing, I actually really like this shade. I think it's a really nice everyday shade that can go with many different looks. So I'm really enjoying this little blush. The next product that I have that I'm actually super excited about is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Skin Twinkle. It is the second one, but I haven't even swatched these. I've been dying to try it out. Right off the bat, packaging is awesome, super pretty. I love the colors and the gold at the back. So it comes with 4 different highlights. I think today I am going to maybe mix these 2 shades together. So these are definitely extremely pigmented. It's definitely not a natural highlight. It has a bit of shimmer. It's not an overbearing amount, but I can notice it. And surprisingly, the light shade here is actually quite light. So it would definitely work for those who are more on the fair side. So next I'm going to use some new eyeshadows that I got. They aren't super new because I did get them about a month or more ago. They're from Makeup Geek, and this is actually my first time trying them. So the shades that I am going to be using, the main one is going to be in the Spotlight. So it's a nice little pinky rose gold shade. Then I'm also going to be using Peach Smoothie and Frappe. So I'm just putting Peach Smoothie as my transition color. So far this eyeshadow is blending out really nicely. It is very comparable to the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows that I've tried, so I'm super happy with it so far. And next I'm going to use Frappe just to deepen my crease. And now I'm going to put in the Spotlight all over my lid. This is one of their foiled shadows, and I'm noticing that it is very metallic, so that's great. I'm also noticing that there's no fallout for this eyeshadow, so that's a plus as well. And for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the shade Shimma by Makeup Geek as well. This shadow is just a normal eyeshadow. It's not a foiled shadow, but it is still very metallic. I think it's a very nice shade for your inner corner highlight if you really want it to pop. For my lips, I have two different colors. I have my first Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and I got it in Bow and Arrow. And then I also have this mini one that came in the birthday gift. Since the Tarte one has more of a pink undertone and my eye look is more pink, I'm actually going to go with this one. I have tried one of the other Tarte lip paints before, and I did find that it was very oily, and even when I was laying down, the oil would seep out of the top. So I have noticed that that hasn't happened with this one, but it also hasn't been open yet. So hopefully they fix that issue. So right off the bat, I love this color. It's a very pretty nude with a pink undertone in it. It does have a bit of brown as well. This isn't anything negative about the product itself, but since this is a mini size, it's hard to apply the liquid lipstick because the applicator is so small and it's just hard to maneuver. It's very creamy and it goes on feeling like velvet. It does have a bit of a pepperminty smell, which I love. Some people don't like that, but I absolutely love it. So it has a tiny bit of a tingling feeling, but not overwhelming like, say, the Buxom lip glosses. But I am loving this right now. So this is my final look. I actually really liked a lot of the products. So far I am loving the foundation. It feels really natural and it doesn't even feel like I'm wearing anything on my face. I have dry skin, so oftentimes when I'm wearing foundation I can feel it just sitting on my face, but I don't find that with this one. And I noticed that the primer that I used, I feel like it actually did work. It seems like my pores aren't as visible, so that's great. And thank you to Shiseido for sending that through Influencer. It is awesome that I was able to try that product out. I love the concealer. I'm so happy that I found a drugstore concealer that works for me. I do love using the Urban Decay and the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but those are more pricey. So for everyday looks, I'm super excited that I found this one to use. I also really liked this lip paint by Tarte. It feels very comfortable and I love the shade. The only product that I am a bit iffy about is the Tarte highlight. I like highlights that are more natural, and this one is definitely more of a metallic shiny highlight. So for that reason I am not loving it 100%. And also I absolutely love the eyeshadows that I tried. They were super easy to blend. I liked the matte ones. They blended easily, and I really liked the foil shadow that I tried out. So I'll be definitely purchasing more Makeup Geek eyeshadows in the future. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I hope you were able to learn something about some of these products. If you have been loving any of these products or have not been loving them so much, then please leave a comment below and let me know what you think of them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.